Hey there. We're going to ask our angels, saints, ancestors, and spirit guides into our space for divine messages, okay, for our highest and greatest good. We're surrounded in divine white light and love. So it is and so it will be. Shuffling. Ooh, that was interesting. Interesting. Let's shuffle a bit more. All right. I hope you guys are doing well. You just keep it coming, you know what I mean? Keep it coming. All right. We're cleared. All right. Let's get into the message. What are we talking about today? What's our channel need to be aware of? What's for their highest and greatest good, please? Queen of Wands, Fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, Queen of Pentacles, Value, Worth, Established, Independent, Glowing, Being a blessing, regardless if someone else appreciates it or sees it or not. Right? Something could be coming your way that you don't see. There's a Five of Pentacles. So what is this about the Five of Pentacles here? Queen of Cups here? Queen of Wands. Okay. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like maybe there was a bit of competition here between, or someone might have been put in competition and now there's nobody. Is what I'm getting. I feel like there's someone's back is to what someone may have had to do in order to get to where they're at. There could be like maybe they didn't see what happened behind the scenes. Maybe there was a misjudgment here. Or somebody wanted the benefit of someone else's work instead of doing it for themselves. And now they find themselves having to do it for themselves instead of trying to take it from someone else. Or maybe taking the credit or something to that effect. Maybe somebody created something and someone tried to steal it or did steal it. It could be like intellectual property, something that someone else created and they stole it, so it's almost fraudulent. Where did that card go? 1 second. Okay, the card that fell was Temperance and it was in reverse. Yeah, somebody wanted to deplete somebody and have it go to them instead, but not put in the work. It's like, I want what they have, so I'm just gonna take it. Maybe they don't like what they received. Maybe it wasn't all that it cracked up to be. There's a lot that happened here that was unseen, hidden, subconscious, but coming to the surface to be revealed. Maybe it's the motives, the reason why all of this played out the way it did could be coming to the surface now. Maybe what they can't, like, this is a lot of imbalance here. Okay. They may have gone to somebody repeatedly to do something that would create imbalances. I have a King of Wands here, so this is someone, you know, being in a position here to see what's going on. And they're a counterpart, literally, to this Queen of Wands. So it's like whatever was being done or whatever was going on, somehow these two are related. And then this was like an outsider, is what I'm getting. And that could represent these 3 cups here in this card. And then here comes a 4th card. Because it's like someone realized that, like, all of this experience, okay, 8 of Pentacles, all that was experienced, added up to something that, you know, maybe someone needed to see for themselves, which is worth, which is value, which is self-love, which is independence, a good position, a better position, in a position of power nonetheless, especially with the Queen of Wands, like sovereignty and, you know, knowing what's worth investment and what isn't. Knowing like what you want to have in your reality and what you don't. And who gets to experience that with you is what this kind of played out here. But I'm getting like there was someone envious, and jealous, and insecure. And they very much could have wanted what somebody else had. Okay? And they may have actually taken something or did something repeatedly or consulted somebody repeatedly to create some sort of imbalance here. There is an energy here, you know, that is going to I don't know if this is like a tradition that someone was practicing, that someone might hold a position in. I don't know if this could be someone that somebody looks up to, or if it's their energy here that was doing this. This could be the masculine, this could be the feminine. There's like a third party. Feminine doesn't have to be, though. And then the wands can also be representing in this reading, you know, that there was a bit of like a lesson to be learned between 2 people. Like there's something here that was going to contribute to the trajectory of their life. Okay. And then someone emotionally manipulated something here, played with emotions, created some sort of like almost confusion. I don't usually get that. Yeah, oh, look at this at the bottom of the deck, the 5 of Wands. I was getting confusion, chaos, right? Needing the attention to flow, you know, the emotions to flow. You know, this cup is covered too. I feel like it could be a bit of like playing with people's emotions, heartstrings, leading people along, right? Getting people against one another. There's drama, there's competition, okay? This was a great effort, okay? I'm getting like some of this investment here. There was a great effort. And there is judgment playing out here. Like there's a judgment call being made based on people's actions and how they handled themselves in these situations. Okay, there's an imbalance here and things are being brought to justice. Like Hmm. This is like, you know, it's like it's almost like, it almost is like, do you even know what you're fighting for? You know, do you even know what side you're on? Do you even know what you're doing? Right? It's kind of like doing it for the sake of doing it, not really understanding the implications of what you actually are participating in here. Right? Like almost getting yourself involved in something you have no business getting involved in. It's like that. And like, this is the divine, you know, this is a higher power, you know, this is a higher calling here. Like, like an awakening, waking up to the truth, waking up to, you know, yeah, someone's getting a huge wake-up call, or this group is getting a wake-up call, maybe about like this energy, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Wands. And it was like almost to take down somebody. Okay, it's almost like whatever legacy somebody, you know, was working towards or was trying to align to or needed to be aligned to, or whatever this process was for somebody. I feel like it involved quite a bit. Yeah, maybe there was, you know, I'm getting this is the same person. All right, this Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. So it's kind of like the Queen of Wands life lesson, okay, with this contract, okay, with this King of Wands, was to understand self-worth and to break free from codependency. And through some sort of loss of connection, shall we say, right? And like almost like a devaluation, almost like a discard, a reject, a abandonment wound triggered, okay, triggered by an outside party, this Queen of Cups, potentially somebody they work with or somebody that put a lot of work in to creating this dynamic. All right, I feel like it was something that created a bit of imbalance, maybe when it comes to someone's natural instincts here, to the point of, you know, this should be even, right, even keeled, and this is showing somebody's like imbalance here when it comes to whatever's been created here. And then we have, you know, other influences here, and then we have, you know, judgment being called. You know, like someone having to maybe forgive, apologize, ask for forgiveness, okay? Yeah, and doing an honest self-evaluation. There's a transformation here. Maybe somebody has issues with substances, and maybe that as a temptation here might have led someone astray. But at the end of the day, the lesson was learned, right? Someone learned what they needed to learn. And as a result of that, something they don't necessarily know yet is coming, like a blessing. There's a blessing in this lesson. Blessings and lessons. I'm getting this couple, because this is the lovers, right? The lovers. I'm getting like this couple here. On this row, this Queen of Cups and King of Wands with the Temperance in reverse. I'm getting like they were part of like a group, like a party group. I feel like there was a lot of like getting together and drinking, and I saw that. All right, let's see. I saw King of Cups. Okay, 1, 2, 3. We have the Chariot. Okay. The 2 of Wands. Eight of Wands. What's our last card? Thank you, start. And then we have a Knight of Swords. Yeah, it's like, since you've been gone. Right? Since you've been gone, baby. Since you've been gone. Yeah, you've moved on. You're embarking on a new path. Things are going quite well for you. Like there's movement in a new direction here. And someone's wanting to return from the past with information or a message. Okay. They could face obstacles trying to get in touch with you or through to you or anything. They could be dealing with like some sort of confinement, some sort of restriction. I'm looking at the wands as if like they're bars almost. Someone needs to be, yeah, someone could be dealing with some sort of contract. Someone entered in a contract or made an agreement or violated something. Okay. What's this? Is this a message coming in? Someone could be trying to reach you. Look at Ace of Swords. Yeah, you're divinely protected from whatever energy this is. We're getting 3 of Cups. Let's let that come out. All right, so that's the Ace of Swords. It's like they don't want you to worry about that. They don't want you to think about it. Yeah, look what comes out. What is this? This is the Devil. The 8 of Swords. The Devil, the 8 of Swords. Okay, so we have the Devil, 8 of Swords. Someone is dealing with their worst nightmare here. 9 of Cups. Whatever they wish for you is haunting them. And then they have a karmic that they are bound to. Okay. Someone made a choice. Look at this. Can you just see this energy here? Look. My cat says hi to somebody. Look at 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And then we have the Lovers here. This is a choice in using and having a free will choice, the Lovers. It's like someone chose a light and someone chose a shadow. And then it's like, be careful what you wish for, you might just get it. And now someone is bound to their agreements that they've made, the promises that they've made, and contracts, agreements. They find themselves bound. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. That's what you're being protected from coming towards you by this energy. All right, this is your defense. This is your bodyguard. All right. Someone is dealing with the effects of their bad decisions and their bitterness, their resentment, their pessimism, their negative thoughts being projected towards you. Okay. That's what I'm getting with this. Okay. Yeah, Ten of Swords with that. Okay, I feel like they've sealed their fate. This is an end to a difficult cycle, okay? One where there's judgment, okay, playing out for the action taken, okay? And then I have a Two of Cups. I feel like someone's moving on towards victory and attracting someone into their reality that is matching their vibration. This does not match your vibration. This is something that is being surrendered. Okay. Yeah, look. King of Swords. I have energy here that is going to make it count. We have the Star card. And I feel like this energy you can trust. However, you know, there is a need to heal what you experienced in the past, okay? Prioritize self-care and focus on what you desire, not what you don't desire. And I feel like this is a protector in your physical reality here so that you can help, you know, higher consciousness energy. Okay, I gotta let my cat out. Look at the Hermit. Look at the Hermit is going all the way over to the Queen of Wands. This is cool how this landed. Look, he's like, you are going to be like seen in some sort of way. Being seen for who you truly are, not for what the lies were told about you. I feel like somebody told lies about themselves. No. Someone told lies about you, but it was the truth about themselves. Yes. I feel like you have somebody with integrity, someone who stands up and does what's right here. Someone who may speak some truth. Look at High Priestess. Okay. We have a Queen of Swords, King of Swords. This is something on its way to you. Okay. There's some sort of oath. There's some sort of, I'll take it from here, ma'am. I'll take it from here, mister. There's something going on between these two. Okay, look. King, Queen of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So, I feel like someone's gotten the message. Okay, someone got the memo. All right. They got the memo. Oh, funny. Look at this. It's like reading between the lines with your eyes closed and having access to ancient wisdom and knowledge. Yes. Huh. And creating things from a place of love. Yes, someone might want to apologize. Yeah. 2 pages. This could represent children. So you could have children here that very much could benefit from someone who can show them, you know, what's really important in life and how to prioritize that in the material realm, right? Like not letting it get the best of you, right? You being in charge of your earthly experience here and learning those things so that they can be brought into balance and so that one day you can mature and, you know, do things to help the greater good. I feel like there's an influence here on the generations to follow us. We are their examples. We are what they're watching. We are what they're paying attention to. So I'm getting there's an opportunity to, if not do it for you, do it for them. All right. You're here to do it for them. all those that come after you. There's been how many masters that have come and left us little, you know, breadcrumbs all over the world, and so many different ways, and symbols and synchronizations and books and depictions and hieroglyphs, and there's so many messages for us if we pay attention. Okay, so very cool. All right, excellent reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. I hope that finds who needs it. And woof, you know what I mean? Jelly bean. Bye.